Did the Empire State Building just change its entire lighting scheme to celebrate a K-pop album? Not an award show, not a national holiday, a solo album. And not just any solo album, we're talking about BTS Jin's Echo. On May 21st, New York City lit up in blue, pink, yellow, and white, the symbolic colors of Jin's second mini-album. It wasn't just beautiful, it was historic. Jin, standing at the heart of Manhattan during the lighting ceremony, said something unforgettable. It feels real that the Empire State Building is lighting up New York City just as music brightens our hearts. He explained the meaning behind each color. Blue for hope, pink for love, yellow for joy, white for a new beginning. That's not just an album concept, that's a message to millions. A message that became a literal beacon, shining through the skyline of the most iconic city in the world. But Jin didn't just light up a building. He lit up the entire global music scene. Since its release on May 16th, Echo has been on an absolute tear through the charts. #1 on iTunes worldwide and in Europe, 5 consecutive days. #1 on Amazon US for bestsellers in all genres and new songs. The title track, Don't Say You Love Me, debuted at #2 on Spotify's global top song debut, competing with artists like Morgan Wallen and Laufey. Another track, Nothing Without Your Love, hit #9 on the same chart, proving this isn't just a one-hit solo album, it's a global event. And Billboard? In their official favorite new song poll, Jin received 93% of the vote. That's almost unheard of, especially considering he was up against major global acts including Rihanna and Avicii. Critics have been just as loud as the fans. Rolling Stone, Jin elevates his own style to the next level. USA Today praised Echo for its emotional depth and noted Jin's love for the rock genre has never been clearer. V Magazine and NME highlighted how he's expanding beyond K-pop, blending guitar riffs and powerful vocals with a rock ballad core that still feels intimate and emotional. NME even said that if Jin weren't in BTS, he could have easily been the main vocalist of a rock band. And honestly, it's hard to argue. His voice carries a softness that hits hard, strength in restraint, and passion in every pause. Fans are living for his live performances. One of the most talked about moments? Jin's appearance on Dingo Music Live, performing Don't Say You Love Me, and his collaboration track Loser feat. Yena. That performance shot up to #8 on Korea's trending video list in just 15 hours. Fans flooded the comments praising his flawless vocals and stunning visuals, many saying it was the best live stage they've ever seen from him. And he's just getting started. On May 22nd, Jin will appear on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, bringing his unique sound and energy to one of the most watched late-night shows in the US. Then on May 23rd, he's hosting a fan event called Jin in New York City, a rare and personal gathering promising to be unforgettable. So no, this isn't just a solo comeback. This is a seismic moment in pop culture. A moment where a soft-spoken artist stood tall in Manhattan, turned a building into a canvas, and said, "Thank you for being the echo that resonates around the world." Because that's what Echo is. Not just music, it's memory, message, meaning. Jin didn't need to shout to be heard. He whispered, and the world listened. So if you haven't yet, go listen to Echo. Not just for the charts, not just for the hype, but because it's an album that feels. And those kinds of albums, they don't come around often. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Which track on Echo hit you the hardest? See you next time.